All right, well, let's get to our final thing. We are going to go to our Big Ten player draft. So here's how this is going to work. I have some names down here. You don't have to pick from these names. You can pick whatever names you'd like. However, let's go with 6 players. I'm not going to get super into the positions and stuff like that, but if you want to go small ball the entire time, feel free. It's your team. You do whatever you want with it. However, we will take 6 guys. So I would say take like your starting 5 first, and then maybe a 6th man or something like that you think would be really good for your team. Let's let Chris go first this time, since
I'm going Zach Edey. Like, we should have known that was going to happen. So
I thought that
I mean, let's be honest. Like, it's not really a surprise there.
All right. I'm going to go with Terrence Shannon Jr. I think he's a really, really good wing, better than people sometimes give him credit for. A little inconsistent, but top-tier talent. Kent, who's yours?
I'll take Tyson Walker.
Okay. Where's he at here? There he is. All right. Who are you going to take number 2 then?
Ooh, man. Tough already. Man. Bruce Thornton. I'm not going to let you have him.
Well, good. I didn't want him anyway. I wanted Braden Smith, so that way Chris can't have him.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
I was just gonna draft the Purdue team. Like, if I could sneak that in there.
My team's here.
Yeah, right. No, I think I'm gonna go with Boo Booey.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Cliff Amore.
Oh man, you got a lot of strength down there.
Yep. I'm going for
Nobody's messing with Chris's team.
Nope, nobody's going down low.
Yeah. I guess I should probably mark these off into that in a minute. My other guy, I know I'm going to have 2 point guards on this team, but I think Doug could actually be used better off the ball and be a good piece there. So I'm going to go with Doug as my 3rd guy. I'll try and mark some of these off. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Let's see. Oh, man. So many guys I like on this list still.
Right.
I'll take I guess I'll take Fletcher Loyer. I feel like that's a really good shooting team if I have those 3 guys to start.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, man, why don't I just draft all shooters? I'll take Peyton Sanford.
Yeah, there you go. You draft all shooters. Chris is never going to stand a chance.
No. But your whole team will foul out. So
yeah, that's fine.
I am going to actually take Rank Mast in this one. Give me some rebounding help. I think he'll be a good post player down there. Chris, who's your 4th player?
Oh, I don't know. Again, it's one of the. I think I'm going to go with Jameer Young. Even though you put Maryland so far down. What do I have?
Yeah, you just said you didn't like Maryland.
I don't like Maryland, but I like him as a player. I mean, stars shine in the dark sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then probably also Lance Jones. I'm trying to go defense heavy.
There you go. Combat the scoring of Kent there.
Yeah, Kent's going to try and shoot me lights out, but if he can't get to the 3-point line, then we're going to be golden.
I like the matchup threat, Coleman Hawkins. I don't think he's necessarily the best player in the Big Ten, but I think he's a matchup threat and would be interesting to have on my team. Kent, who are your last 2?
I'm so glad you picked him instead of this guy. I take Khalil Ware. I need somebody to get a rebound.
What do I have? There he is. Yeah, Khalil Ware is going to be really, really good there. All right, who's your last one? 6th man off the bench.
Yeah, I have never been on a basketball Big Ten podcast without mentioning this guy's name. He's my favorite player from Iowa. I don't see him on your list, though. Is he on your list? Tony Perkins.
I put him on here. He's very last.
There he is, right at the end.
He's the last name I thought of when we were talking about Maryland. I don't know how he came in my mind when we were talking Maryland.
He's number 1 in my heart, though. I love Tony Perkins.
There you go.
I love him.
I feel like I need a little bit more height to come off the bench to help some of my big men, so I'm going to go with Felix Okpara. Call me an Ohio State homer, but I like his defense. Chris, who's your last guy?
Call me a Purdue homer, but I love everything about this guy. He's Painter's definition of a glue guy in Mason Gillis.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew it. I was like, you clicked on the wrong one.
Yeah. Mason is just that that dirty guy who just gets in and fights with 7-footers for rebounds and plays his heart out, and I just love everything about him.
Yeah. Yeah, I always hate going against Mason Gillis because he is one of those guys that makes a lot of those things happen. So, all right, well, those are our teams. Kent, how you feeling about your team? How do you think your team would win in a game? Just shoot the lights out?
I mean, we would have to shoot at least 60%, like the entire game from everywhere on the floor to win. I think just have no size inside, but that's all right, man. That's all right. We're going to run and gun.
There you go. Yeah, I think Bruce Thornton will be a good penetration threat for you to get down in the paint and then kick out. So that would be good for you guys. I like the backbone of my team, Terrence Shannon Jr., to play the wing, do a really good job of that, and Braden Smith handling the ball. If he does have some struggles or something like that, we can always go to Doug McDaniel, but I like my low post guys. Rick Matt's going to get a lot of rebounds. Coleman Hawkins going to be able to be a mismatch, and Felix Okpara, a very good defender for when I face Zach Edey. He'll probably foul out, but that's what everybody does against Zach Edey.
Right? Yeah.
Chris, your thoughts on your team?
I think I try to go defense. I've always been a defensive centric kind of guy anyway, so that's just where I was kind of going. And then the big maple down low, just throw it to him, and we'll figure it out from there.
There you go.
I mean, I said this before we started recording. I feel like you could put Zach Edey with 5 other guys the way we just did this, and that's always going to look like the best team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just a player that we haven't seen in the modern era in a long time. I mean,
he's a force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and he doesn't try to be like a Victor Wembanyama or something like that, where like he does everything. Like he's a post player. He knows he's a post player, and he knows he's a good defender down low.
He knows what he's good at, and he sticks to it.
Yeah, I agree. So,